story for you. It's called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And the author is Eric Carle. The author is the person who wrote the words. And you know what? I believe that Eric Carle, he's also the illustrator who drew the pictures. What does an illustrator do? He draws the what? The pictures with crayons, yes. An illustrator does draw a picture, usually with crayons or paint or markers. Yes. Okay, and the author, he is the one who writes the
book.
He writes the book, yes. He writes the words in the book. The author is the person who writes the words in the book. He is the one that sat down and used his brain to make up a story. And then he wrote the words down. And then this author actually drew the pictures to go with it too. Okay, can I have your eyes up here, please? Thank you. Crisscross applesauce, leave your shoes alone. Thank you. Okay, and you know what? Look at that picture. Does that picture look like it was taken with a camera?
Yeah.
Or does it look like somebody drew it?
Camera.
It doesn't. Does it look like a real caterpillar?
No.
Does it look like a real one?
Yeah.
You know what? Let me look. I have a book over here. And this book is about butterflies. And if we open it up, I think there might be a picture. You know what? This is a photo. That's a photo. That is a picture taken with a camera, Justin. And look at that one. Does that look like a photo?
No.
Are they the same?
No.
Is this one real?
No.
Or did somebody draw it? That one? Look at that. Does that look like somebody drew that picture? Or does it look like they took a picture with a camera?
Picture. A picture.
It's a photograph. Can you say photograph?
Photograph.
Yes. This is a book that has photographs in it. And when a book has photographs in it, is it usually a real book or is it usually make-believe?
A real book.
Real book. A real book has real pictures of real things. A real book has real pictures of real things. Kenya, could you please sit still and be quiet? Kenya, could you please sit still and be quiet? Thank you. Okay, this is a real book. It has real pictures, and it's true. And you know what? Books that have photos are pictures that are taken with a camera, are usually true books, are real books, okay? And so this book here probably has a lot of facts in it, true things, okay? Now, we're gonna look at this book. It is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Right up here is the title of the book. The title of the book is the name of the book. And you know what? Let's look at these pictures in here. Does it look like somebody drew that picture or took it with a camera? You think that picture was taken with a camera?
No. A phone.
Let's look. I don't know. This picture here, does it look like real like this one?
No.
No. Why? This one was probably drawn with crayons, right?
Yeah.
So an illustrator probably drew these pictures and colored it.
And Mama ate watermelon.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to listen to this story. You know what? The pictures in here, somebody drew them and colored them. They might have colored them with crayons. They might have colored them with magic markers. They might have painted on them. But you know what? A camera did not take these pictures. These are not photographs. These are pictures that somebody drew. An illustrator drew them. So, you know what? We can probably decide this story is probably make-believe. And this story is probably what?
Butterflies.
What do you think? Do you think this one is real or make-believe?
Real.
Huh?
Real.
Real. Do you think this one is real or make-believe?
Make-believe.
Huh? Make-believe? You're right. And you know what? You can tell by looking at the pictures of it whether it's real or make-believe. Okay, Justin, are you ready to listen? I hope so. Okay, I open up the page. to the, open up to the first page. And you know what? It tells me the title again. It's called the title page because it tells me the title again. It says The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Let's read. Are you ready to read the story? It's a really pretty book. And
And a moon.
get my glasses.
And a moon.
Ooh, who's sitting crisscross applesauce? Who is ready to listen? In the light of the moon, a little egg laid on a leaf.
Leaf.
Do you see the little egg laying on the leaf?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's pretty, isn't it? You know what? The illustrator did a really good job of drawing this picture for us in this make-believe story. Okay, one Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. Can you say caterpillar?
Caterpillar.
Do you see him? Is he cute?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very tiny caterpillar. And he's very hungry too. Oh, what a beautiful picture the illustrator drew. He drew that sun and he colored it. And he kind of even made a face in that sun. Does the sun outside have a face? No. And so, you know what? We know this is a make-believe book. Somebody made it up. And it's got really pretty pictures. Sun does not have eyes in real life. No. So this one, it was make-believe. Somebody made it up, right?
Sun has no smiles first.
Huh?
No smiles first.
Yeah, suns don't have a smiley face. You're right. Oh, listen. He started to look for some food. Do you see him?
Yeah.
On Monday, he ate through one apple. But he was still hungry. Do you see the apple?
Yeah, and then the apple's dirt.
Oh, that's a really pretty picture. Somebody drew the apple and they colored it red. Wow. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. But he was still very hungry. Do you see the 2 pears?
Yeah.
Count them with me. 1, 2. Ooh. On Wednesday, he ate through, let's count them. 1, 2, 3. He ate through 3 plums. But he was still hungry. Wow, somebody really knows how to draw good pictures, don't they? Can you please sit up? Okay. What are those? What are those?
Strawberries.
Strawberries. On Thursday, he ate through, let's count them. How many? 1.
2, 3, 4.
On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. But he was still
Hungry.
Oh my goodness. It's Friday. And what are those? Oranges. Let's count how many. 1.
2, 3, 4, 5.
On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges. But he was still
Hungry.
Oh, goodness. Look at those. Somebody is really good at drawing strawberries and oranges, aren't they?
Yeah.
They drew those pictures and they colored them so pretty. Almost like a picture, a real picture. But it's not a real picture. Oh, on Saturday, oh boy. He ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. Wow, and you know what? Look at that. Look at that. You can see the holes he made, can't you?
Yeah.
He ate right through them. He didn't eat the whole thing, but he ate some of it. And you know what? Does that look like a real watermelon or a picture?
Picture.
A picture that somebody drew. Does that look like a real ice cream or just a picture?
A picture.
That's just a picture. Oh my goodness. The next day was Sunday again. And the caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf. One nice green leaf. And after that, he felt so much better. He felt so much better. Now, he wasn't hungry anymore. And you know what? He wasn't a small caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built this small house called a cocoon around himself. Can you say cocoon? Does that look like a real caterpillar or a picture of a caterpillar?
Picture.
A picture. Somebody drew this caterpillar and colored it, didn't they? Ooh, that might be fun to do. Would you like to draw caterpillars? Would you like to be the illustrator who draws a caterpillar and colors it?
I got like that and that one.
Awesome. Okay, let's listen. Okay, one more time. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. And he nibbled a little hole in the cocoon and he pushed his way out. What happens?
It's a butterfly.
He's what?
A butterfly.
A butterfly? Do you think he's going to be a butterfly when he comes out?
No.
He nibbled a little hole in his cocoon. Inside his cocoon, he was changing. Let's see what happens. He nibbled a little hole and then he came out and he was a beautiful.
Butterfly.
Say butterfly. Say beautiful butterfly. And you know what? Does that look like a real butterfly or is it just a picture that somebody drew? It's a picture. And you know what? This was a really good story, but somebody made it up. It's not true. Some guy named Eric Carle, he's the author who wrote the words and drew the pictures. He made up this story in his head, and then one day he wrote it on paper, and then he drew the pictures to go with it. And then he colored the pictures, right? So you know what? This story is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Are you looking, Isaac? It's called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And was it real or was it made up? Made up. And how do you know it was made up? We can just look at it and know whether it's real or made up, right? How do we know it's made up? Because of the pictures? Pictures that are made up are what? Kenya, please get on the carpet. Get up there and sit down. Thank you. Pictures that are made up, do they look real or did somebody draw them? Somebody draw them. You're right. Okay. Did you like the story?
Yeah.
Would you like